So, I mean, we just got our. I started working with SMA without even knowing that Joe was associated with SMA too. So SMA just did their like. I know it's February, but we just did our year in report, and it was really insightful because we looked at lead sources and like close, conversion ratio for lead sources, and Roof Code Pro is pretty low from their perspective. But what I'd say is like I've told this to lots of contractors. The main reason why it may look low is because you do have consumers who are like, you're way too high, or whatever the reason is. Oh, I'm just getting a price. And then it's a good thing. This is why it's so important to have some sort of automation that follows up after they use it, because those customers are not saying no, they're saying not now. So like the conversion is lower because people are like, oh, this is fun. It's almost gamified. It's like we get on Roof Code Pro. I've always wondered, what is it? And then we give them a range of pricing, three in good, better, best, and they're getting a very, very robust answer for their question. How much does my roof cost? But then they don't convert because they're like, what? This is 20 grand. And then you're like, oh, okay, well, that's fine. Well, we'll follow up with you immediately with a text and an email saying, hey, you want to schedule an inspection? They say yes or no. That's fine. They don't. Kathleen, myself, Clay, whoever is following up with them, if they say no, we're not doing it right now. We just had this. We had a lead 2 days ago, just like this. I was just seeing how much it was. Okay, great. We'll move you to long-term follow-up. You're gonna have long-term. We're not losing that customer forever. It's so, so important because you will not see the value in any of these instant estimator tools because that person's going to forget about you unless you're sending them consistent postcards, and it's not helpful. You're not creating that like real long snowball effect of like gathering these leads long term.
You're building an audience, really.
You
Like that is
Yeah, long
the
term.
I mean, there is an immediate value. You're gonna sell a percentage, but you're also your funnel for collecting an audience is much wider. So you're going to get more overall leads, but you have to be able to then capitalize on that audience over time by dripping communication and messaging to them.
Correct. So on the flip side, for contractors who talk about like, well, they're gonna, we're gonna customers and contractors who say that we're showing prices or we're too, and the homeowners who are saying we're too high. Okay. And then we just lose them forever. Like this can happen if you don't have the process in place. Like if you just we had another really, really small, this is like a crazy small, it was like less than 1,000 square foot house. And they had numbers that were half of our numbers. I was like, I don't know. There's no ability to sell at that point. I get that.